Guys, I want to remind everybody out there very quickly that we do have a sponsor. If you're watching the show live on YouTube or on Facebook, you can see that the bottom of the screen says this show is being powered by our friends over at Sports Trading System. For those of you that like to learn how to trade sports like other people trade stocks, go to Sports Trading System today. Now, I know you're thinking, what the heck does that mean? Trade sports like trade stocks. These guys use back-tested historical data to find patterns inside the matrix that teach us how to actually find games that have a high probability of winning. Now, every game doesn't win, but more games win than lose. And they teach you how to use an investment system that isn't about betting. It's about using unit allocation, stop losses, and a lot of other fancy words that I don't even know what the heck they mean. Go over to sportstradingsystems.com today and learn how to trade sports like other people trade stocks. You will not regret it. These guys are up 87% in basketball this season alone. That is phenomenal. Amazing. Sportstradingsystems.com. Go there right now. Big weekend coming up in football. I mean, huge, enormous weekend. This is actually my favorite weekend in football. Now, a lot of people get super hyped about the Super Bowl. A lot of people get super hyped about the opening weekend. A lot of people get super hyped about the first week of the playoffs. To me, this is it. This is when you see the best week of football. We've got 2 games coming this weekend with the 4 best teams left over in the entire NFL. Today, we're going to break down NFC and AFC. We're going to talk exactly about what the games are. First, Lance, I want to get your perspective on the NFC game. Now, we're looking at 2 legendary quarterbacks going against each other. You've got Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers, #1 offense in football. That is a machine right now, going up against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Tom Brady, Rob Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, Mike Evans, Godwin, Fournette. I mean, this is a team that is loaded with superstars. They are ready. They've been talking about it all year long. Tampa Bay has been rocking. The Super Bowl's in Tampa. If they were to win, I believe they would be the first home team to ever host a Super Bowl and be in the Super Bowl. I mean, this game has so many stories interlaid over top of each other. What's your perspective on this game, Lance?
I see it as a high-scoring game, John, actually, even though both teams do have decent defenses. Tom Brady wouldn't let you down. It's hard to really bet against Tom Brady. Yeah. Time and time again, he has proven to be a winner, regardless of situation, be it snow at Lambeau Field, be it he has done it before with the Oakland Raiders when they won in the snow. So that wouldn't bother him. And of course, Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback in the league right now. It's not Patrick Mahomes, it's him. Bar none, he is the MVP of the league. And he has just thrown like crazy all season long. So it's a nice competition between 2 great quarterbacks. It will be a gunslinging fight, I believe. However, there are some few minor concerns or like additions that might play a big role in this matchup. One is Antonio Brown's availability. So he is down with an injury. So he's still day-to-day. So that might be a big toll in the Buccaneers campaign to be the first team to host a Super Bowl. And of course, the low-key addition of a Vita Vea in defense. So that can bolster your front line on defense so they can put more pressure and Aaron Rodgers so as to disrupt his plays with Aaron Jones or Devontae Adams or even Lazard.
Listen, I think right now, look, as a story, I would love to see Tom Brady come back to the snow, beat Green Bay, host the Super Bowl, do what he said he was going to do, win a Super Bowl without Bill Belichick. But right now, Aaron Rodgers is playing quarterback at a level that I don't think I've ever seen someone play quarterback before. And there's a lot of layers to why this is happening. Obviously, Aaron Rodgers has greatness inside of him. He is a legendary quarterback at this point. He is playing in an offense that is absolutely like humming and clicking. But Aaron Rodgers is at his best right now because there's no crowd. And Aaron can take his time. He can set up. He waits until the last second to snap that football. And he is absolutely positively shredding people with what he's doing. And they're calling a great game. They know when to mix up the run. It's not all passing. When it is passing, Aaron Rodgers is going down the field. He is just smoking people. I mean, seriously, this should go down, and it's not going to, because people are so obsessed with Patrick Mahomes and what Patrick Mahomes can do. But this should go down as one of the greatest seasons a quarterback has ever had in the history of the NFL. Aaron Rodgers has been out of his mind this year. And up until this year, I wasn't even a huge Aaron Rodgers fan. I'm not going to lie. I was like, Rodgers is good. I watched a lot of Green Bay games this year. He is outstanding. Fantastic. Amazing. To me, this is a 3.5-point game, Lance. Packers are favored by 3.5. I don't think the spread's big enough. I really don't. I think the Packers are going to walk all over them. I think you're going to see a lot of dejected Tampa Bay players. I would be shocked, absolutely shocked, if anything else happened but that.
Well, I do see the your explanation or your reasoning behind Green Bay winning big, but let's not forget that Tampa Bay is a complete roster, except for that questionable secondary, of course. So that's
the thing right there.
Once that front four of the Tampa Bay defense gets to penetrate through that Packers O-line, because mind you, even though the Rams did have 0 sacks against Green Bay in their divisional round, there were instances wherein the Rams defensive line was able to break through. It's just so happened that Aaron Rodgers was just so good in evading pass rushers. So I still give Tampa Bay a shot here. I believe that they will win in a close game, a last-minute, last-second drive. I see them winning by a field goal.
I would like to see it happen. I really would, but I just got to tell you, I just don't see it happening. By the way, it's a 3.5-point game. The over/under right now is 51.5. How do you see this for a scoring game? You think it's going to be a high-scoring game?
I believe it's over 51.5. You have two great quarterbacks, so. Yeah.
Interesting. Very, very interesting.
You have two, because you have two of the best. You have two of the best quarterbacks who can work with zone defenses. So that's why it's a no-brainer for me that it would be over 51.5.
The weather right now is saying snow in Green Bay. Now it might be a light snow, might not be a sticky snow. It might be 6 feet of snow. We don't know. I think depending on the weather, this could be an under game. This could be a 17-7 game. This could be one of those games, 24-10, where you're like, wow, that wasn't a very high-scoring game at all. So if you're asking me right now, I've done no analytics on this at all. I'll say Packers and the under. That's my choice. What are you going to go with? Little bit of a delay there. Lance, what's your pick for the weekend? Touchdown!